Hello, my lovely anatomists and physiologists. Welcome back to Respiratory System. We are finally ready to dig into the physiology of this system. And so we begin by defining what we mean by external respiration. The term respiration is talking about gas exchange. So external respiration is going to be gas exchange with the external environment. And so, of course, that means the atmosphere. And when we talk about external respiration, we can divide that up into two categories. So we have what's called pulmonary ventilation. Pulmonary ventilation and alveolar ventilation. So external respiration is divided up into pulmonary ventilation and alveolar ventilation. For me, pulmonary ventilation is what I mean when I say breathing. So this is the movement of air, or, we can say gases. Air is, by definition, a mixture of gases. Movement of air or gases through the conducting portion of the respiratory tract. So if we start from out to in, that'd be the nose, pharynx, the larynx, trachea, the left and right primary bronchi, lobar, and then segmental bronchi, and the bronchioles. When we talk about alveolar ventilation, this is going to be movement of air, or we can say gases, through the respiratory portion, which, remember, are the respiratory bronchioles and the alveoli. And one of the important features of the alveolar ventilation is that as we get into the alveoli, we will see that there is less oxygen in this gas, because we're going to say there's going to be some, I'm going to use quotation marks, old air that's going to be in this portion. So we'll see in both the conducting portion and to some extent in the respiratory portion, we are mixing with what we can talk about as sort of old air. What we'll see is we don't really have this ability to exhale all of the air out of our lungs. And so when we talk about kind of this old air, we'll define it specifically as our residential volume. Oh, excuse me, residual, which I think of as a resident because it's pretty much in the lung at the time. We'll talk about this term again in the future.